Hi everyone, welcome to another episode. This is the final episode in the How to Build a New Basement Suite from Scratch series. Now we've got a completed product. If you want to see kind of the previous videos, check out the YouTube channel, but let's go check this one out. So here we're at the entrance to the suite. In the previous video, this was mostly done, but a few things weren't here. But let's go check out the finished product now. So yeah, welcome to the finished basement suite. Right now we're kind of in the kitchen, living room area. So behind me, we have a brand new kitchen here. In case you're wondering what type of quality it is, these are nothing high end. These are kind of your standard IKEA cabinets with standard laminate countertop for a basement suite in this area. That is plenty and still gets you top dollar rents. But this just goes to show you that you don't have to spend a ton of money. You don't have to get high-end cabinets or appliances. These are kind of basic finishes and they still look great and are functional and still get a good tenant profile. Okay, so right now we're in the bathroom. So if you watched the previous video, there's a screenshot right up here. You'll see that all the pipes are running. So you can see now everything's in a bulkhead. It's all covered up nice and tidy. And obviously the tub is finished with subway tiles, which is a pretty classic design. And just to make it a bit more functional, we added the shower niche as well, just so tenants have a place to put their stuff. Okay, so right now we've moved over into the laundry room. If you remember previously, in the previous video, you might have seen a trench going here. So this is the washing machine here, and it's sitting on a drain pan. And what's interesting and what the benefit of a new suite is that you can actually add a floor drain right below where your washing machine is going to go, just as a fail-safe. So if your washing machine ever leaks, it's all going to just run into the floor drain and just go out that way instead of flooding your basement and causing other issues. One other thing I wanted to highlight was this electrical panel here. And one of the requirements for a basement suite is that everything has to be drywalled and smoke sealed. And obviously this can be a bit challenging, especially in older properties, but even with a new suite here, you can see we had to add this bulkhead here and smoke seal all this. So it doesn't look the prettiest, but it's what's needed to be done to essentially meet the code requirement. So just keep that in mind if you're developing a new suite, that everything has to be smoke tight. Okay, so right now you're looking behind me into the mechanical room. Because it's a new suite, we've had to put in 2 new furnaces with independent ductwork with up and down. And we wanted to make this mechanical room as small as possible because often mechanical rooms have a lot of wasted space. So we opted to go with a tankless hot water unit that serves both units. But one thing to keep in mind if you're doing a new suite is the plumbing lines need to be separated between your main floor and your basement. So you need to be essentially able to isolate each unit. And you'll see these set of valves right behind me on that wall there. That's essentially what they do. You can turn off the hot and cold for upstairs and downstairs and your outdoor hose bibs all independently. So just know that that is a code requirement for a new suite, but it won't apply if you have an existing suite. Okay, so now moving on to the basement bedroom. You can see right behind me, we have an egress window. So these are large, oversized egress windows that are beyond code. So these are 36 by 48 egress windows. We opted to go for these. They do cost a bit extra than your kind of basic egress window, but it is a nice bonus for tenants to have, and it might help you retain tenants longer if they feel like they're living in a nicer, brighter unit versus something that's bare minimum and feels a lot more dungeony and closed off. And then you also see right above me, we have smoke detectors. You see the green light there. So these are hardwired interconnected smoke alarms. This is a requirement for all new suites and existing suites. So the smoke alarms need to be interconnected between up and down. And you also need one in the mechanical room, including any shared hallway. So if you have a common area in your property where you go in and then there's 2 sets of stairs, you'll need one there as well. But this is a requirement kind of across the board for basement suites. Okay, so that basically wraps up our new basement suite video series. If you have any questions about how to build a new basement suite, maybe you just bought a property, it's got an unfinished basement, or even if you have an existing suite and you're wondering how to legalize it or what steps to take, we're more than happy to help. Feel free to reach out to us, Instagram, phone number, text, call us, whatever way is convenient for you, but we're always here to help. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you like the video.